자, 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 오늘은 더쇼 19 류현진 선발전 내일 있을 경기죠. 콜로라도와의 경기 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 그 다음에 우투수 선발이기 때문에 타순만 조금 바꿔줄게요. 저스틴 터너를 선발로 넣고 자, 시작해 보겠습니다. 사실 어저께 워커빌러로 해서 플레이 해봤더니 콜로라도 사실 그렇게 난이도가 높진 않았거든요. 이제 워커빌러로 해가지고 실제 오늘 경기도 보니까 어제 제가 플레이한 것처럼 워커빌러가 완봉승 거뒀더라고요.
The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot
제구만
in the
정확하게
rotation could be
들어가면
in jeopardy. It'll be
크게
awfully
문제가 안
important
됐어요.
that he gets off
어제
to a
플레이
good
봤을
start
때
in this one.
콜로라도는 그렇게 센 것 같지 않더라고요, 타선이.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely.
살짝
Two teams playing
살짝
top
빠졌네.
of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And he misses 2-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the
Nice.
big issues is player safety, and right
Nice
now
fly.
this field is getting sloppy, wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Black.
원래 콜로라도 이거는 지금 경기에 맞춰서 라이브 로스터여서 그런데 콜로라도에 원래 그냥 게임 출시할 때 디폴트 로스터에는 오승환 있었는데 지금 라이브 로스터 상에 빠져 있었다는 그게 좀 아깝긴 해요.
Too low, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
코너. 다행이다. 타자 주력이 낮았기라니.
Charlie Blackmon now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. The wind up and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy.
난 류현진 발 맞고 이루스 쪽으로 흐를 줄 알고 가운데로 안 뛰었는데 그게 또 그렇게 갈 줄이야.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds
아,
its way through
은근히
for a base hit. And that
투아웃까지 다
runner will go no
잡아놓고 왜
further
이러지?
than second as there are two aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this fifth hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling
오,
relief.
다행이다. 3루 빼어나올 줄 알고.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Blackman at second. Ionetta at first. 2 out.
나이스.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless.
위기 잘 넘겼네요.
John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real
타격부터
solid
저러면 안
pitcher.
되는데.
Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. These Rockies guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This
볼.
team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers
스트라이크
shortstop.
지켜봤는데 하나
This is where
들어오네.
if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hit hard on the ground to
아,
second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes.
저게 또 저렇게 가네.
No balls and
늦었다.
1 strike. Arenado into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Gray has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his
나이스,
curveball.
한가운데였죠?
Maybe not that far in.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there.
좌중간
in
완전
center as it
갈랐고
ought to be good for extra
3루까지는 안
bases.
되고
And now
2루타.
he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's
한
always
공
nice to
4-5
get something
개까지
cooking in the
걸으면
first inning, even with
가운데로
two outs.
공이
Now you're
항상
holding
실도
your
오네.
steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first one of the game.
In now,
자, 우리
Cody
핫한
Bellinger. And you see the numbers there. He's been very
미래에
dangerous at
떠오르는
the plate,
영맨
to say the least.
벨링거.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
아, 아깝다. 저거
And he
쳤어야
gets ahead
되는데.
here with the fastball, strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one.
나이스.
If someone
안타?
can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand
아,
pretty quick.
And he will run this one down.
잘
as he
쳤는데.
Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
누구냐? 나 또 저런 케이스 또 처음 보네.
Ryan McMahon. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
제 투수인 것 같은데.
There as this one's fouled off to the right.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head.
나이스.
He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
아, 예.
And the guy behind
경살
the
잡아야
dish today,
되는데.
Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
이런지 왜 이렇게 제구가 안 되지 갑자기?
As they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Backhanded. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 12.
At the plate, Mark Reynolds. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
위기인데?
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this
아,
one.
이거 2점 지고 시작하는데?
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
어제는 자네가 이렇지 않았는데. 아.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely.
오, 나갈 뻔했어. 나갈 뻔했어.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Foul away.
아, 이게 초조해지니까 방망이가 나가네요. 오, 피더슨 좋다. 나이샷. 씨, 카운트 몰렸었는데.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
몸쪽이었나? 살짝? 가운데였나? 제대로 당겨친 것 같은데. 아 맞네, 몸쪽이었던 거 당겨쳤네 제대로. 아, 아.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the
볼이었나?
numbers on this team, defensively,
아 너무 빨리 휘둘러가지고
fewest errors in the
약하게
league.
맞았구나.
Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
일단 한 점은 잡았고 한 점 차 정도는 뭐.
One ball, one strike to count.
아 저런 거에 나가면 안 되는데.
One out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even.
아 이 다음에 현진이구나.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 3-2 pitch. Ball four.
오 안 나갔어 안 나갔어. 잘 참았다.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass
아
right
여기서
there. He was tempted with some really good
현진이네.
pitches,
아
but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
번트할 수도 없고.
First offering on its way. And
아
on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one on to Reynolds, and they're able to
아,
get a
왜.
pair there. That ends the inning.
잘 친 것 같은데.
Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That misses
살짝
wide.
빠졌네요.
One ball and one strike. The 1-1. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, Chris Iannetta. He singled his last time up. A bouncer up the middle.
나이스.
First, and there were two down.
일단 항상 투아웃까지는 잘 잡는데.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
아우
And a
이번엔
fastball
제구가 안
misses
좋았다.
here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bounce to first.
나이스.
Breeze is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
투구수도 적었고 이번에 아주 좋았네.
Russell Martin now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
아 저런 거에 나가면 안 되지.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
아하.
Stride that time, and it's 1-2.
야
Ugly
자식
swing
다
right
또
there. That
볼만
pitch
던지기
wasn't
시작하네.
even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher.
아 이거
He could probably throw anything he
한가운데였는데
wanted there, and this guy's gonna
타이밍을
swing at it.
뺏겨가지고.
The 1-2. And another
오
foul
다행이다.
ball.
그래도 끝에 걸려서.
The 1-2. It's
아,
a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
슬라이더였어. 와 직구인 줄
Back to
알았는데.
the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and here's a slider that's nowhere
차라리 몸에
close, and
맞는
it's
공 하나
1-0.
나와주면 좋은데.
He
아,
swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center, and he will make the play
몸쪽
out
좀
there.
찝찝하게
There are
맞았다.
2 away now.
아
Digging in,
밀렸구나.
Max Muncy
타이밍도
0 for
늦었고
1 for him here in this
맞은
one.
게 약했어요.
Swing and a looper to left.
안타.
Coming in is top
나이스.
end. He
오,
can't get
행운의
there,
안타.
so the inning will continue.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be
완전
strong
빗
enough to
맞았네.
loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
완전 늦게 쳤구나.
Standing in now. Alex
나이스. 이거 한가운데였어.
will line this
여기
one
홈까지
into
와라.
right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Muncy isn't stopping. Here he comes.
그렇지.
Now the
나이스.
relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
동점.
So much of this game is situational.
벨두고
hitting,
좋았다.
guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie
아하.
record holder Cody
가운데인 줄
Bellinger.
알았는데 위였네. 라이징 페스티벌도 아니고.
He's set. The 0-1. In the dirt here.
아 뛰지마 뛰지마 돌아가.
And
아,
the
어중간.
reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. The set and the 1-1. 2-1.
사구종인데 커브볼이랑 투심을 아직 안 보여주네. 아 커브 하나 보여줬구나. 나이스 중견타. 야 이거 홈까지 나이스 역전.
And I can't blame the
어우
pitcher
투스코치
for
나오죠?
winning that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this
자
inning over
오늘
with.
홈런 한 방 있는 우리 피더슨. 오 나갈 뻔했어. 야 이 모든 게 투아웃에서부터 이루어졌네. 피더슨한테 전타석에 홈런 하나 맞아서 승부 잘 안 들어오네 확실히. 이런 거 보면 AI가 참. 아 요거 더쇼는 진짜 잘 만들었어 진짜. 아 더쇼도 KBO 버전으로 내주면 참 좋은데. 나이스 한가운데였죠? 저도 홈까지. 벨링저가 주력이 좋아서 여유있죠.
Now in the box, Kike Hernandez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show
아하.
is a jog back to the
아 이게
dugout.
확실히 무타자에서부터 좀 약해지긴 해요.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by
아,
accident.
똑같은 정면으로 바라보고 있는데 희한하게 공 보기가 쉽지가 않아가지고 그런 거 보면 진짜 잘 만든 것 같아요. 똑같은 평면을 바라보고 있는데 좌타자냐 우타자냐에 따라서 이게 컨트롤하기 쉽지가 않다는 게 참. 어? 아 뭐야 한가운데 아니었나? 자 그래도 3점 냈어요.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
나이스.
Okay,
공.
thank you, Heidi. Bellinger's under it. One away.
The batter.
Now batting, Brian McMahon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to
무조건
go out and throw
바깥쪽으로만.
that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance
어,
to capitalize
저거는
and even extend
잡아줘야지.
this current lead.
2-0 now.
오늘 바깥쪽에 되게 인색하네 심판. 오, 한가운데였는데 다행이다.
But it's to 2-1 now.
타이밍으로 뺏었네.
This
오,
is
지금도
line to
또
left.
한가운데였는데.
Peterson
그렇지.
is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 55.
Into the box
John
now is the Colorado
Gray.
pitcher, John Gray. He's 0
투수네.
for 1 thus far. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand.
나이스.
In the
코너
dirt.
좋았.
And
아하.
can't quite dig it out.
D-Row, it's not very
송구까지는
often that
좋았는데.
pitchers are able to get some base hits, even though that's an infield knock. He'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
몸쪽으로 하나. 나이스.
Popped up. Turner in foul ground.
아,
And no one
아깝다.
will get this one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're
나이스,
being
나왔잖아,
honest
이거.
with ourselves, that one caught a little
아.
bit too much of the plate.
And now a check
나온 것
swing, but
같은데.
did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit out towards second.
나이스.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for
공을 너무 잘
Colorado.
골라내면
Still down by a count of
플레이할 때 너무
4-2.
불안해져가지고.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery.
아까
to him on the
공격이
way. And that's high for a ball,
프리즈부터였나?
1-0.
전후에
And a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4
현진이부터였나?
runs and only 3 innings, so
아, 아니지.
it'll be
류현진이
interesting to see
병살타
if he can settle in at
병살타
home
치고
and
끝나고
make some
나서
adjustments,
마틴부터
or
시작했구나.
if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations.
제구가 안 되네요.
Hitters aren't going to miss.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
아, 유등 여기서 병살만.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
여기서 병살만 안 치면 되는데.
Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind
Oh.
first. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses
ball.
off the plate.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes
야,
you just let the pitcher
현진이한테도
dig his own grave. Patience and
잘
discipline
승부를 안
seem to be
들어오네.
the way to go right here.
아니면 병살 노려서 일부러 저렇게 주는 건가? 나이스. 오!
Ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of
아하. 야, 돌아가.
It's on the running track as he hauls it in for a loud out number
아,
one.
씨. 아, 현진이로 홈런 한번 치나 했는데.
So
아.
a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with show track. He took a nice route.
와,
covered a
진짜
good amount of
아깝다.
ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one
완전
in.
잘
Well
당겨쳤는데.
done.
아.
In now, Russell Martin. He sends it on the ground softly to the
뭐야.
left. One there. Return throw is in time. How
아,
about that? They do
마틴.
turn.
아, 근데 류현진 타고 너무 아깝네. 예전 경기에서 제가 류현진으로 홈런 한번 쳤는데, 근데 그 경기를 결론적으로 져가지고 흔히 나올 수 있는 광경이 아니었는데 아깝네요. 오, 몸쪽으로 강하게 하나 붙여야겠다. 나이스.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed big-time power bat of Mark Reynolds. On the ground to third. On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here, 2 away.
5회 64개면
For another shot now.
괜찮은데?
Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Went about halfway
나이스.
there, but it's a called strike regardless. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Martin has it.
오, 다행이다. 아슬아슬했어요.
Into the box, Justin Turner 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
터너 스트라이크 존에 불만 갔다가 저기 뭐야 바깥쪽 스트라이크 몸 쪽이었나 아무튼 바깥쪽이었던 것 같은데 그쪽 너무 잡아주니까 더가웃에서 약간 야유까지는 아닌데 그렇게 심하게 안 했던데 그거 했다고 퇴장당했다고 하더라. 주심 퇴장시켰다고. 일단 터너 안타 좋고요.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. This is hit the other way out toward
아,
left field.
먼시
Tapia's in pursuit,
잘
and he
때렸는데.
tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at
한가운데였던 것
third.
같은데.
And that brings up the outfielder,
먼시
Alex
정도면
Verdugo.
먼시도 장타력이 있기 때문에 홈런 충분히 칠 수 있는데.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
아, 슬라이더였구나.
Crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
And
오,
did it go
잘
around?
멈췄어.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
야, 돌았다고 해도 사실 할 말 없는데.
The 2-1 home.
나이스.
Swing,
야,
a
이거
shot hit down the corner.
아,
And that's going to wind up
아깝다.
looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line toward right
나이스
center.
안타.
And that's in there,
3루까지.
base hit. The throw to third.
나이스.
Won't get him.
Well, these days,
아슬아슬했는데. 오,
you better dig yourself when you get
주루
three
플레이
hits
좋았다.
in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
끝에 걸렸구나. 방망이 끝에.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for two in
열린죠.
the ball game thus far.
린저 한 방 있는데. 나이스. 야, 한 방 있는데 얘기하자마자
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right
아유,
field.
투수 빨리
Number
바꿨어야지
26
콜로라도.
for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet.
이건 뭐
And a
맞자마자
incredible
홈런에서
home run to
빠던까지
watch.
나네. 아, 투수 이제 바꾸죠.
Your
And a
attention, please.
change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 45.
살짝 한가운데면서 여기 위어가지고 딱 방망이 돌리면서 제대로 스팟에 맞아가지고. 피더슨도 한 방이 있죠. 오늘 그리고 홈런 한 번 쳤고. 와, 시프트 저 뒤에까지 해놨어?
The batter number 14. Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball.
오,
This is
완전
foul for the first
미치었네.
strike.
96마일. 구속 빠르네요, 쟤.
Well, he's got it in
Ah.
the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's
어우,
exactly what that was right
한가운데라고
there.
생각했는데 막판에 뚝 떨어지네. 슬라이더였구나.
Two quick strikes and now the 0-2.
나이스.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center.
넘어가나?
field.
야,
Leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez.
야, 안 넘어갈 줄 알았는데 그것도 한가운데로 넘겨버렸네.
As it's now a 6-run ball game.
원래 좌투수 선발할 때는 헤르난데즈가 4번 타자잖아요.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Couple of
아,
walks for him
점수차
thus
너무
far.
벌어져 재미없는데.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh,
Oh.
it looks like a visit to the
우와.
video room may be in order after
그냥
that hack.
쭉
It's
깔려
0-2
들어가네.
now. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Ionetta gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Ionetta. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings.
어,
It's
오늘
about time they
저
get
주심
something
너무
going. And the last thing you want to
바깥쪽
do is
너무 안
fall
잡아주네.
behind where you have to score
보통 라인에
points
걸쳐도
in
좀
the
잡아주는데
ninth
Now a fastball for a called
완전
strike. It's
안쪽에
1-1.
들어와야 잡아주네요.
Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats it.
아하.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You don't give on a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
몸쪽으로.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out.
돌았잖아 저거.
He's seen it
와.
already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Iannetta gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a
야,
fastball
저거는
misses there, ball 4.
저거는 스트라이크인데 진짜 대놓고
Striding in,
뭐지?
Michael Tapia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's in there for strike 1.
혹시 모르니까 우리 몸 풀고 있어라.
Swung on and missed.
오.
Really fooled him that time for the first
저걸
out.
쳐주네.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan McMahon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
나이스.
Swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. David Dahl will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch taken.
갑자기 또
Several inches
제구가
below the zone,
흔들리네.
in fact.
몸쪽으로 하나 찔러놔. 나이스.
So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
다시
Hang a zero.
바깥쪽으로
Here's the pitch.
하나.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
유인구 체인지업.
And
나이스.
struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
위험했는데 잘 넘겼네.
Number 54.
Next up
아직
for
현진이
Los Angeles,
괜찮은데
Hyunjin
이기고
Ryu.
있겠다.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
그냥 가겠습니다. 교체 안 하고 핀치히트 안 하겠어요.
First pitch on its way.
아하.
Pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps
안타?
playable behind first.
아 파울이야.
But this will land untouched.
와 진짜 아무리 투수라지만 컨택 범위가 너무 좁네요.
Here's a blooper
오,
out to
안타?
left center. Coming in is Tapia.
나이스.
Great diving effort there, but
이루까지 안
it'll
되고.
just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
야 홈은 빗맞은 행운의 안타.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
아
Pitches his slider
슬라이더였네.
swung on and missed 1-1.
가운데 직군 줄 알았는데 딱 휘두르는 순간 공이 뚝 떨어지네요. 느려지더니.
And this pitch is taken by
야,
Martin as the
97
count
마일이야?
moves to 2-1 now. Ryu on at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field.
잘 맞았는데.
Sprinting after it.
아
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. He reached on a
아,
single
아깝다.
last
잘
time and
맞았는데.
later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at bat.
나이스. 안타. 이런지 이거 3루까지 가야지, 현진아. 홈까지는 살짝 좀 무리가 있고요. 어우, 터너. 잘 밀어쳤다. 바깥쪽 공이었는데 잘 밀어쳤어요.
Standing in now, Max Muncy.
오,
Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Blackman going back on the warning track. He makes the catch and a relay to the plate, and he will score on the second.
야, 현진이 홈까지. 홈런인 줄 알았는데.
Alex Verdugo. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Verdugo is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 2-0.
나이스.
Pulls this one into right. Blackman is going to have
아우,
room
좀
out there
투아웃이었구나.
as he puts this.
아, 아깝다. 잘 맞았는데.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The center fielder, Ian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
현진이
pitch.
이제 게링 타이어도 떴죠.
No balls and a
한
strike.
100개에서 바꿔주면 될 것 같아요.
When that
일단.
thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
Rounded up the first baseline. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he'll try and tempt him with
전혀
one in
안
the
나오네.
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a
나이스.
hair, and you could have some problems.
7회까지는 던질 수 있을 것 같은데.
To start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a
나이스.
single.
저건 또
He's hoping
잡아주네.
to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
아우,
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Next pitch will be number
7회까지 딱
100
마무리
for him now
짓고.
through 6 2/3. Line to
어.
the right side, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game,
좌타자니까 요거까지만 현진이가 마무리 짓는 걸로.
that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can
오, 뭐야.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left
야,
center. Oh, and
나야.
it falls as he
뭐하냐,
can't
니.
make the play.
아이,
And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
여기서
Three
바꿔줘야겠다.
here in this at bat.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
There's the
야,
fastball
99.
that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
오, 나이스.
Strike, 1-2. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished.
나이스.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockies do get a... So striding in, Cody Bellinger. So far, 2 for 3 in this
the
one.
right fielder.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We
Bellinger.
saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he
나이스. 중교 안타.
and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The left fielder, number 31.
Set on
Peterson.
in now, Jock Peterson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
오,
Line drive base hit.
아웃된 줄 알았는데.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Ro. That's one of those. It's either
헤르난데즈
gotta
여기서
get it
3런
right down the
한번
line
세게
or one of
박아주면
those
딱
swingers in the
좋은데.
gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it.
아.
Here's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
There's
세이브.
one on to first to
어,
complete
저거
the
비디오 판독
double
가야 되는데?
The first baseman, number 25.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his
세이브였던 것
body.
같은데.
These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if
세이브
you're
아니야?
not under control.
이거 비디오 판독 도전하는 기능도 있는데, 아, 요건 감독이 비디오
Into the
판독
box
안 하네.
now. David Freese lifted in the
오!
air towards left center.
아, 잘 맞은 게
Is
아니구나.
after it. He gets there to make the catch,
점수
and
차이가
that
많아서
ends the
그냥
inning.
안 걸은 건가? 비디오 판독? 원래 저 정도 타이면 무조건
Standing in,
비디오 판독 뜨던데.
he'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this
나이스.
big deficit. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Muncy takes it in. And
아, 멀씨.
goes wide as it pulls the first baseman
아,
off the
멀씨.
bag.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Liner towards second.
나이스.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Brendan Rodgers will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit hard down
오,
the right field line, but a foul ball. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far.
99마일까지 나와서 좋긴 한데, 제구가
Hit
나이스.
softly on the ground to third. On to second for the force out in the
1루로
seventh.
했으면 또
This
송구 에러 나올까봐.
number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Rockies, number 37.
누구로 할까?
Chris Taylor is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
아, 이거 쳤으면 안 되는데.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now at the plate, Russell.
이쪽으로 해서 딱 휘둘러서 걷어 올린다는 생각이, 아, 너무 늦게 나갔어. 정말이야. 완전 체크 스윙처럼 하네.
Set, here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
야, 쟤도
This one almost in
98마일
the books. The
던지네.
story was
친구를.
clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the
투심이었어?
makings of being a long game.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses.
아,
that
또
strike two.
슬라이더네.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a
오.
miss got him reaching.
야, 이거 나다웃, 나다웃.
Iannetta has it, but no chance to
아,
recover.
2루로 바로 던지네.
Is on at first after the strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
쟤도
1-0.
구속은 빠른데 제구가 안 좋은가
Heading
보네.
out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
아, 뭐야. 왜 뜬공 나왔지? 정말 윗등 맞나? 아, 맞네.
Dodgers here in the 8th.
윗등 맞구나.
Bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Delivery to him on the way.
아, 저런 거에 나가면 안 되죠.
And missed. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
뭐야. 한가운데 아니었나? 아, 위치였구나.
Martin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Toward right center field. McMahon is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Caleb Ferguson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
64. Caleb.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a
투수는
1-for-3
뭔지
thus far.
좌우놀이죠.
And he'll start
오!
the inning with a pitch that
줘봐.
misses
아,
off the plate. It's ball
저런
one.
거는 잡아줘야 되는데 오늘 왜 이렇게 안 잡아주는 게 많지? 혹시 모르니까.
Here's a
오!
ball well struck for the right field corner.
야,
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
When you play
나이스. 아, 2루타여서 경찰이 안 되는구나.
more often than any other ballparks.
And that's out number 1. Here's Mark Reynolds. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look
제가
at
얘가
1-0.
제구가 잘 돼서 얘를
Two
썼었는데
balls and no strikes. Runner at second here with one man out. This
나이스.
is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Hit hard to third.
오,
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
나이스.
It's going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers.
야, 류현진 승리 올리고 기뻐하죠.
This ball game is over.
아, 오늘 초반에 9점 먹혀갖고 좀 안 풀리나 했는데, 아, 그래도 피더슨이랑 클린업 애들이